Thank you so much for being willing to chat.
Oh, you're
And thank you to Julie. I saw Julie back there. Hi, Julie.
you see? Yeah.
What was your experience with education like? What was
um,
the feeling?
it was really difficult because I've been into college twice.
Mhm.
Didn't really know what I wanted to do, just kind of pecked along. And then finally I didn't have the support that I thought I was going to have,
Mhm.
and still didn't know what direction I wanted to do. And then I eventually dropped out. And then I went back later into a nursing program,
Mhm.
and ended up with some medical problems and stuff, which forced me to quit. Um, but again, too, I didn't have the support. I didn't have anybody to help me find my direction or what I really wanted. And I can't say that's even what I wanted. I was just thinking it might be. And so I can't say it was a waste of time. Education's never wasted. You get something out of it, but it didn't do it for me. You
Yeah.
know, and so now I've worked since 1982. I've worked as a certified nursing assistant. Now, grade school she was in, at the end of first grade, she couldn't read the alphabet, um, couldn't recognize anything, and they were going to put her in second grade because that's what they do, you know. And I said no. And we went to a private tutor, and they found a curriculum that worked for her that she could learn, and it was more phonics based, one-to-one, blah blah blah. And they recommended a charter school that was excellent, and they did one-to-one and was more individualized. And they got her within a year
Hmm.
from not knowing the alphabet to reading.
Wow.
And I had to fight. We almost went to due process. I had to fight the system. It was, before that, it was just horrid on the first school. And then when we went to the charter school, like I said, it was just night and day. They, you know, they said, what helps her to learn? Let's do it that way. You know,
Yeah.
and that's not how most schools work. They have one curriculum, one way of teaching, and that's how it is. You either fit or you don't fit. And unfortunately, that's how it is with a lot of the schools, high school, college, all of that. And we were really fortunate there. And then they recommended Mount Scott Learning Centers, which was just very similar to Wayfinding, and straight A student. Uh, everybody loved her. Everybody embraced her, and it was, again, a safe, nurturing environment. They were more interested in helping each student rather than just push them along a path that may or may not fit. And then they recommended us to you guys.
Yeah.
And I knew instantly when we went to the open house that this is what we wanted. And I mean, thank God for that, because what else is out there that's
Well, now
similar to
that
that? There's not.
Julie has been at Wayfinding for a while, getting to be an upperclassman eventually,
Yeah.
a leader, a mentor. What have you noticed since you joined Wayfinding? Any changes that you've seen, or what's been your experience?
I
So you're not directly involved. Julie's an adult and
Right.
makes her own decisions. But what have you noticed just from your role as a parent and a
Uh,
mentor?
she has made huge gains. With her, with the autism, the high functioning autism, her main issue has been um, socialization and being able to speak out comfortably, and that hasn't always been easy for her. And making friends, she's had a hard time with that. And since Wayfinding, she is involved more with the groups, with individuals. It's easier for her to, start conversations. And that's huge for her, because that's something that she was not able to do. you know, without a little push, you know.
Yeah.
And even then it was very difficult. And she's embracing it. She's comfortable with it now. She's finding more of herself. Her self-esteem, you know, is way up. People love her. She loves them. You know, she's excited to go to school.
Yeah, all right on.
And
Wow, that's making me feel really,
one-on-one, not
really good.
do this.
Yeah.
It's going to be too hard for her. She did it. She did it great.
Yeah.
And each time it gets easier and easier. And, you know, it's just, like I said, it's just a perfect fit. To me, that's the biggest thing for me. It's like, it's what I always wanted for her. And I wasn't sure in the beginning if that would ever happen for her. And look at it, you know.
Yeah. Julie rocks. Julie.
She does.
Will Julie come over and talk to me?
Yeah.
Hi, Julie. How are you?
Doing good.
Good to see your face.
Hi.
So I don't want you to feel like we're talking about you behind your back, even though it's we're talking about how much everyone loves you. So I just wanted to invite you to come and join us and talk a little bit about, you know, if you want to, if you have any things that you want to share, positive, negative, all constructive criticism, all feedback as well.
For Wayfinding, this is the only place where I've actually was able to like make friends, like legitimate, genuine friends. And that's like, it doesn't sound that like amazing, but to me it's like the best thing ever to actually happen. And like, yeah, I have a community and I have friends, and I never had that before. And I can't really like put that into words for like how
that's what you want
from
your kids. You want them to be happy. You want them to have relationships and connections. And she couldn't do that. And I go now when I've picked her up when you guys, where did you guys went? One place.
We went to a lot of places.
We went to a lot of places, but one field trip you guys went to, I went to pick her up, and I started crying before I even saw her, because she came out with other students and they were laughing. She was laughing and they were freely talking. She wasn't able to do that. They actually had to have, in her IEP, they had to have how to start a conversation, how to use open-ended sentences, you know, how to initiate things. And she had difficulty with that, you know. And then they had scripted talk, you know, which helped, but it, you know, it's not, you know, not real. And here it's like, when I saw that, it's like she's openly talking, she's openly conversing with these people, and you know, building friendships and a relationship, you know, comfortably. And it's like, that's what I always wanted. And it still tears me up, because that's what you want for your kids, and that's what she's getting. And now it comes with great ease. And now she can do these other Zoom calls, these other interviews, and the tension that she used to feel and the anxiety and fear, it's gone. You know, that is the ultimate gain I've had for her at Wayfinding. Yeah, it does. It tears me up, because we've had so much through the years. We've had great teachers. We've had bad teachers. We've had, you know, good and bad experiences all the way through. And I had to be overprotective, probably more so than I should have been. You know, I don't feel I have to be that way. I don't question things. I don't, you know, scrutinize every little thing to see if her needs are being met. I know they're being.
I like how crazy everybody is.
How crazy?
Like, everybody. So for every person I met, is like, especially during orientation, they're so like weirdly insane, but like impossible. And I don't know.
It's fantastic. I agree.